Hi everyone, Rachel Prophet here. My pronouns are she, her. I am a white female with long reddish brown hair that is down today. I am wearing my blue Microsoft Dynamics 365 t-shirt and I am sitting in my office as usual with my Epic sticker wall behind me. I got a new box here and I am ready to open it up. Let's see what we have here. Today we have the full page app feature. What do you say we take a closer look? You might have third-party apps that work in conjunction with finance and operation apps that are either built in-house or by a partner. This could include things like a Power App, such as a Canvas app, or a model-driven app, or even just a web page or other type of cloud-based application. With this new feature, we aim to provide a seamless integration that allows you to embed that app right into your finance and operations app screens by using the personalization toolbar, similar to how you can embed a Power App into finance and operation apps before this feature. You'll have the option to embed these third-party apps inside tab pages within existing forms, or you can create a new full page experience that showcases your third-party app. It's important to note that this feature is dependent upon the saved views feature, so you'll need to turn saved views on in order to start taking advantage of this feature. Why don't you say we hop on over to Dynamics and I show you how this works. I'm here in Dynamics 365 and we'll get started by enabling the feature. So I'm going to navigate into Feature Management. And then on the Feature Management screen, I'm going to go over to the Not Enabled tab. And I will search for Full and find that Full Page Apps. You will notice this is still a preview feature, highlighted by the little warning. And you can see the details about that warning on the right-hand side. So I'll need to click Enable Now. And then confirm that I want to enable this because it is a preview feature. All right, now that the feature is enabled, I'm going to go back to my home page and I can start adding these new full page apps. So all I need to do to start adding a full page app is to select the page where I want to add it. And I'm going to do this two different ways. The first way, I will add it as a workspace tile. So I'm going to go scroll down to the bottom of my home page here and click in the blank space and right click and say I want to personalize the tile page container. And then I'll select the Add a Page link. This will open up a new dialog over on the right. Here I can choose one of three options. I can add a new workspace, I can add a new Power App, or I can add a new website. So this website option is the new option. And now I can come in here and type in the name of a website. This is the name that will appear on the tile of the workspace. So I'll call this ADP portal. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in this URL field and I'm going to paste in a link here to my ADP portal and click Save. Now if I scroll back down on my home page, I'll see my new tile here called ADP portal. And when I click on that tile, it's going to open up a new page. And I can see that the web page is now open inside of finance and operations and I can log in. Now, depending on your application, if you have single sign-on, depending on what that application is, you may or may not be prompted to sign in, but in this case, I'm navigating to a website that I don't have single sign-on with, so I would be required to put in that user ID and password. But the great thing about this is I don't need to navigate away from finance and operations, and as soon as I'm done with this portal, I can navigate back into one of the other modules very quickly and easily without the need to open a new browser tab. Now, the other way that we can embed this is to go into an existing workspace or into an existing page in the system. So for this example, I'm in finance and operations here. You could do this from human resources as well, but I am going to open up the employee self-service workspace. So for this example, instead of embedding this as a entire workspace, maybe I want to add it to an existing workspace or to a tab. So when you're working with a workspace, you can come into the personalization toolbar. So click on options and then select personalize this page. And underneath the ... on that personalization toolbar, you will get the option here called add an app. This will open up a very similar toolbar. So before I need to get that toolbar, I'm going to need to select where I want that to be. In my case, I want it to be a new tab across the top. I've got my information and my team, so I'm going to kind of click in that area. And then I get the option to either add a Power App or a website. So I'll do this again, and I'm going to do ADP Portal for the example, and I will paste this URL back in and click Save. And now you can see I have a new tab here called ADP Portal. I'll click Close on my personalization toolbar and then click over to the ADP Portal tab. And you can see now that entire tab is now occupied or filled up with my particular application. You can do a similar process in any page. So if I wanted to embed this as a fast tab in another form, you can use that personalization toolbar to get that same effect. So this gives me a lot of flexibility to be able to embed those Power Apps. If you want to embed a model-driven app instead of a Canvas app, you'll actually use this web URL option. So I encourage you to try this out. Work on creating streamlined user experiences with your external applications across finance and operations, as well as human resources. If you've got a feature you want me to highlight in one of my upcoming videos, be sure to reach out, put your comments below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Dynamics 365 Unboxed.